everyone and welcome back to a new video on the YouTube channel. Today I'm going to react in Galaxy React. Yeah, a series I started last year, never really done a lot with it, only like 1 or 2 times this year. So I thought, why not just do Pokemon Eclipse? Or as I like to call it, Pokemon but Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls was one of my favorite series back in the day when I was still like ages old probably. When it came out, I loved it. And I know so much about it. So I thought, why not just react to it? So let's just start. Okay. Groupie art.
Well, hello there. I'm Professor Will Pines, and we live in a world filled with bizarre creatures called Pokemon. But no place
They're
has
so good,
stranger
not gonna
Pokemon
lie.
than the kooky stuff we have here in the Hoax region. So
Hoax, okay?
stop on by the Pokemon Research Shack, where I'm always
That's
busy studying some really messed up and rare Pokemon.
okay. This is kind of funny because of course it's called the Shop Shack or something like that, and we have it here too, like in the background, like Research Shack. I don't think it's called that. No, it isn't called in the series yet, but it's so funny.
You won't want to miss any of these new discoveries. Tours are available at a super reasonable price. Come visit whenever you cash. Whenever you can. You can edit that out, right?
Oh yeah, dude, no problem.
The Pokemon Research
Oh,
Shack,
that's oh my
where
god.
mystery becomes reality.
Yeah, that's so good. Not gonna lie. Pokemon Eclipse. Okay, so of course this isn't a real game, but this looks so sick. Like with a Pokeball, this book is essentially not just a one with a hand, but essentially a Pokeball or a Poke thing, just something with Pokemon. And this, it's so amazing.
You're currently riding the bus on your way to the little-known Hoax region. As you putter along, you get the chance to make your character. All of the options would be available to you, male, female, non-binary, skin tone, hairstyles, all the fun, fiddly little details. But for the purposes of this series, say hello to your character, Mason. You
Mason,
continue
oh yeah,
driving along
that's so
the
cool.
winding alpine roads, but you aren't alone. Sitting in the bus
Dipper.
seat next to you is your twin
Maple.
sister, Maple.
I can't wait to finally meet
Maple.
our great uncle. I never even knew he was a Pokemon professor. And that shack he works at, so mysterious. But he's
Oh, wow.
probably going to let us play with all his experiments. And we'll make friends with all the tourists and all the people in town. I've got a feeling that staying with Grunkle will be the best summer
Grunkle
ever.
Will.
Oh, look, we must be getting
Wow.
Your bus pulls off the highway
Whoa.
and passes between two towering cliff faces and beneath a bridge high above. The Hoax region is quite small, but almost entirely cut off by sheer cliffs on all sides.
Whoa.
Off to the east and west in the
This
distance,
looks so
you can see
sick.
a couple of massive waterfalls, which you can only assume is where the one town of the Hoax region gets its name, Twin Falls. After a couple more turns, the bus stops and you and Maple hop out. Before you is the Pokemon Research Shack. It's definitely not like any research center you've ever seen before. Honestly, it's kind of a dump. There's a recently patched, giant hole in the roof, assorted junk and knickknacks are strewn about, and the whole operation looks more like a cheap tourist attraction than anything else. The bus drives away and you are left alone. You and Maple take a step towards the entrance when a small explosion of smoke in the doorway stops you and out walks the professor.
Kids, you made it! Oh, I can't believe I finally get to meet you two.
Yeah, let's go.
I just get so busy with my research.
Yeah,
What do you
sure.
do here?
Pokemon-y, researchy things, with the numbers and the data and well, it's too complicated to get into now. Just know that this region has some super strange Pokemon. I swear, it's like all the oddballs are just drawn to this area. Like you do. Couple oddballs, you two.
I take that as a compliment. So, When do we get to help with experiments or give tours to tourists or whatever?
Oh, yeah. I suppose you two are just gonna have to be my little research assistants, eh? I have a
Hmm.
couple other research assistants,
Kind
but
of fun.
I've got to actually pay those two. So having some free help, I mean family around, is gonna be great.
Research assistants, Mabel and Max reporting for duty, Grunkle Will.
You two have a lot of pep in your step. I like that. But hold your ponytas. I told you that the Hoax region is full of strange Pokemon, and that also means that it's pretty dangerous out here. You may just need some traveling companions to help keep you safe.
What? Are you gonna give us Pokemon? No
Yes.
way!
Oh yeah,
Let's see.
come on,
Let's see what it is.
I can guarantee that you won't have seen anything like these before. You see, even though the area around Twin Falls isn't particularly big, it is jammed packed with Pokemon that can't be found anywhere else in the world. Again,
Well,
it's
they can
like
just walk
strange
out, right?
stuff is drawn here. Okay, these three are some recent discoveries. Let me know which one
Ooh.
you'd like to join you.
You know what?
Alrighty, the professor has 3 starter options for you.
Let's
Let's
choose
take a look
two.
at them.
Okay.
Now, with these starters, I'm going to be keeping the inspiration for the final stage a secret for now. So all you get to know is that we've got a pretty
But okay, so what I'm gonna do is just for the fun of this, reaction series technically. Let's choose the starter. Okay?
You think
It'll
you
be
may know where the
so
design will end
fun.
up? I'd love to hear your guess below. Things that I wanted to work in here were a big bushy tail and eyes that kind of look like glasses. Personality-wise, this starter is the curious and clever one. Oh, and also, I just made it really, really adorable because
Yeah,
if you know me,
it is
you
definitely.
know that I absolutely love bunnies. Like, bunnies are kind of my favorite
I
animal.
didn't know that.
So yeah,
But
let's go ahead
now we
and say
know.
hello to the first Pokemon of the region. This is Shrubun.
Shrubun? Okay, guys, I have an idea. Let's just stop every time. But okay, this is Shrubun. So let's just call it Shrubun, okay? And let's just do that on 1, I guess. On Pokédex number 1, and then we have, of course, 3 and 2, of course. So okay, that's just the first one. Let's just see what the others
The
are.
bunny Pokemon.
Oh, this looks
This
sick too.
curious grass type prefers
Whoa.
to hide in vegetation and observe others battling. Only when they have studied their subject will a Shrubun leap out of their hiding spot to say hello. They are very clever and often use their cuteness to avoid having to battle at all. Like most starters, its ability is Overgrow, so that powers up grass-type moves in a pinch, though its hidden ability gets to be Cute Charm, because again, it's just a little cutie. It is
Real.
certainly curious about you and would love to join you on your journey, but let's take a look at the next starter. Oh yeah, we've got a tiny little goat. And before we go any further,
wow.
I'll just let you know that it being a goat has absolutely nothing to do with the whole fire starters need to be based on the Chinese zodiac animal thing. It is 100% a coincidence, and there is another reason that we're doing a goat. Again, I'm not going to give away the line's final inspiration, but if you have a guess, feel free to share it below.
Why are they so
Personality-wise, this
cute?
guy is our goofy and clumsy little buddy. I think the eyes and expression sell that pretty well, and the only other detail that was pretty important are these weird little flaps of fur hanging off of its back. Okay, but other than that, we have a nice little goofball. Let's go ahead and say hello to Flambilly, the fire goat Pokemon. When this clumsy goat gets worked up, their tail fire explodes and launches them forward. A combination of the forward momentum and their incredibly tough skulls leads to powerful headbutts.
They're actually like
Flambilly
pretty
are
cool.
playful and helpful, often trying to drape their woolly shawl over others to warm them. Its
Aww.
ability is Blaze.
Yo, by the way,
other
they
fire
they're
starters,
shining.
Though its hidden ability is Unaware.
Oh wow, the
It
shiny looks so
looks
cool.
up at you with a somewhat vacant expression, but you have no doubt it
Wow.
will be a loyal companion. All right, next up, time for a slithering little friend. I knew that I wanted
Ooh.
to do a snake as it works as a great starting point for the final inspiration that this line gets to. But
Okay.
I was a little worried that a snake might read as just a bit plain. Luckily, by working with the personality, which this little goober is incredibly shy, I was able to add this adorable and thematic hood. And with a couple back
Ooh.
spikes to break up the silhouette
Okay.
a tad more, we get a really solid snake design. Also, when we get to it, this also has a really good shiny. I mean, they all have really solid shinies, but in my opinion, I just love how the eyes turned out. You'll see. Anyway. Okay, let's meet our final option. This is Koibra, the shy snake Pokemon.
Cobra.
These
Oh my god,
elusive
they're so
serpents
cute.
Are very
They're all just so
mistrusting
cute.
and rarely approach others. When startled, they produce billowing clouds of mist and retreat. Those who manage to befriend a Koibra will find a trusted companion. They love staying warm by napping draped around their trainer's shoulders. And its ability, again like water starters, is Torrent, though hidden ability is Swift Swim. The little
Ooh.
serpent is very uncertain, but you're sure it would warm up to you in no time. Now, this is not a bad little trio to choose from, but luckily, for the purposes of this series, we are going to say that you are able to take all three with you. I mean, that way it'll be easier when they eventually evolve. But if you could only pick one, who would you choose? You'll have to let me know down in the comments below.
You know, I didn't watch it. This is just a coincidence. It's a big coincidence. I'm not kidding. But okay. So they want me to pick one. Okay? And let's say, okay? Let's say, oh, this is hard. They're all so cute. To be honest, I'm going for the snake. Snakes are not my favorite animals. Or are they animals? Snakes are not my favorite animals. But to be honest, this is the most. They're so cute, okay? This is so freaking cute. So, of course, let's go for Koibra. I'm typing it out here just so I can save it later for the next
Now,
episode.
Maple goes ahead and picks her starter, which happens to be weak to your choice, but that doesn't quell her eagerness to battle.
All right, I think it's time for a twin Pokemon battle.
Okay, so you know what we'll do is just Maple. Maple is alright for then. So she picks something that's weak against ours. Right? Wait, did he say that?
Eventually evolve. But
Wait.
if you could only pick one, who would you choose? You'll have to
Of
let me
course,
know down in the
Koibra.
comments below. Now, Maple goes ahead and picks her starter, which happens to be weak to your choice, but that doesn't quell her eagerness to battle.
All right, I think it's time for a twin Pokemon battle.
So it
You're
means
going
she's
down.
Whoa. Easy
she
there,
chose
Cinnamon.
Flambilly,
I get
right?
that you're excited to challenge your sibling, but Pokemon battles are serious things. They can be extremely dangerous and destructive, and I don't want you breaking my stuff. So go outside and fight.
Yeah, Pokemon battle time.
Okay,
Back
we're gonna be
outside, you
fighting.
start your first
Fighting.
battle. The two of your starters are at such a low level that it takes a while of them batting at one another before you are finally able to knock out Maple's Pokemon.
No
Let's go.
fair. I was at a type disadvantage. No, I mean you got lucky.
Don't worry, Slugger. You'll get them next time. All right, you two. Now, before I let you just run off and explore the region, I've got a special project that I'm gonna need your help with. So follow me inside, and I'll fill you in on this situation.
But
Okay.
we'll pick up with Professor Pine's mission for you in the next episode. Be sure to leave a
Oh.
like, comment, and subscribe if you're excited for the series, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later, nerds.
I'm not a. Okay, maybe I am a nerd, but. Wow. So this is right now what I have. I don't. I think it's maybe in this option. What I think will oh oh oops, wrong one. So what I think will happen, because in oh no, I don't want Pokemon Ember. So what they did with Pokemon Ember DLC, maybe we get DLCs, but could be cool. So what they did with, I think, Pokemon Ember is, I think it did like stuff with the Pokemon's what it was. Yeah, like for example the full DLC decks, you know. Maybe he's gonna do that too. Because that would be amazing. I'm gonna watch everything. Yeah, look, the complete fake decks. So what I wanna do is maybe see if we can create like a 6 Pokemon to finally beat Pokemon Eclipse. Of course, I am not playing it, but it's cool. It's so this is a cool series. Thank you Fruity Art for the creation of Pokemon Eclipse or Gravity Falls and Cryptid Cryptid region. Oh my god. So that was it. Next episode I'm going to continue, of course. Later. Bye bye.